Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Thank you for showing up to the show. This video is a little bit of a few things in order of the Harley Benton here. I'm in love with it. So what I did was I made a little opening sequence, which this is now going to proceed. And I'll let that run. Depending on the order of how I edit this now, because I've made a few videos that are going to be put together here. Basically some close-ups of this outside as I narrate over the top of it. And I wasn't going to do tone samples. Then I went and made tone samples. That didn't work out. And I thought, you know what, I play a lot of songs with this so people can kind of go by that. And I did do some samples before when I first got it. I think a few videos, so you could watch that or watch other videos for that. I hope I didn't disappoint anyone. But to be honest with you, it just felt right to do it this way. And what I did was, instead of making, since a lot of my stuff is kind of, you know, just weird stuff that comes out of me, I decided to say, hey, let's whip something together really quick and we'll add that in with it as well. And I did that. I'm not going to go deep into editing it. You know, this is just about my thoughts, my final thoughts of the Harley Benton Fusion T. FNT, long name, but it's worth every letter. I'll tell you that right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for your patience. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love the support. So here we go, guys. I hope you enjoy. Peace. Stay you. Hey guys, welcome to the show. So awesome to see you guys again. Thank you so much for all the support. I just wanted to make a final thoughts video on the Harley Benton Fusion T. So I've seen a lot of reviews popping up about this guitar, and all I can say is, man, I totally agree. What a beautiful, beautiful guitar. Now mine, as you can see on the top, has a little bit of some shipping, what I call shipping rash. I don't want to, you know, to say that the guy that shipped it to me had done it and just didn't tell me about it. He completely said it wasn't that way when he shipped it, but I don't want to get into all of that. This has nothing to do with that. This is how I feel about this beautiful guitar, guys. And let me tell you something. The stainless steel frets alone set the price for me. Worry about having to, you know, have a refret or whatever like that. As long as I have this guitar, I won't have to worry about it, or any stainless steel fret guitar for that matter, as far as I know. This is what I'm led to believe with stainless steel. And you know, the fact that I'm about 2 years or so now into really seriously playing guitar, I'm learning a lot, and stainless steel is one of those things that pique my interest now. So you might hear Joda bark a little bit in the background, and for that, just please forgive me. He's in my lap and I'm doing a voiceover watching the video. So the standard, or I'm sorry, the locking tuners are also staggered. So this is another bonus in this guitar. It's beautiful. As you can see, the sun loves to catch the dust that I did not get off before shooting this, so forgive me for that. We have beautiful, beautiful locking tuners. Now, they stay in tune really well. These are WSC from Korea. They're, from what I hear, they're like a mid-tier kind of to budget, fine made. Okay, they work great. Got big thumb wheels, as you can see there from the back. Easy to grip, easy to turn. They're not flimsy at all. They feel nice. This guitar in particular from Harley Benton is an Indonesian built one. I believe all their Pro Series are. I'm not for sure on that, but I know this one is. And I believe this is the later model as well. So we have a roasted neck here, okay? Roasted Canadian maple. And it's a nice dark tint to it. It's not the darkest that I've seen on these. They all differ. Your miles may vary on how dark they are, as well as the flame. And what I've noticed is most of them have either a very flamed back or a very flamed fretboard. Mine has the very flamed fretboard. So that being what's seen usually when you're playing, if I was to be trying to show it off at all, I'd be glad that that part was facing the crowd, right? But there is some flame on the back. I brought it outside so you could see it, hopefully you can. There's a little bit of light flaming. Mine's so light, but it is up and down the back of the neck. It's, like I said, it's just not, it's hard to catch on camera, which is sad. But, like I said, it's not so much about looks to me as it is about how well it plays. Speaking of playing, those Roswell pickups, man, the clarity is unbelievable. Now, I can't gauge the sound of these pickups to any others other than the LH120 or 150, I'm sorry, from LTD that I've had. And also my Ibanez, I guess they're Quantums, or AH3s, I can't remember the name. But they sound great, the clarity's great. A lot of people are liking those Roswell pickups, the newest ones, which are on mine, and the SC550s, I believe. Les Pauls and all their other high-end stuff that Harley Benton puts out. So you just saw that tremolo a second ago, and there's the pretty binding. The binding is just ridiculously beautiful. It's not real binding, it's just where they stop at the top to to give it that appearance, which I actually kind of prefer that. I'm simple like that. It serves the purpose. Again, there's that rash. I wanted to focus in on that Harley Benton logo there because it looks really good. I like the way Harley Benton puts it on there. It's like you can feel it, it's lifted. I forget what they call that. You got a bone nut there, Tusk XL by Graphtec. You probably know and familiar with that. The clay dots look great. The Wilkinson bridge, man, that's the first time I've ever tried a bridge that's not like a make or a model or a rip-off or a whatever of a Strat 6 saddle 6 screw bridge. So that I've tried Floyd Rose's and different variants, but I do like the it's just a nice tight feel, like not flimsy at all. This one, it locks in nice. The intonation holds perfectly beautiful. So the roller string tree, I have no problems, guys, at all with tuning on this thing, and that's the part that I love about it. Every time I pick it up, it's just right. The neck has like a C shape, like a modern C shape, almost like a Strat, I would say. It's a little thinner, I think, just a little bit thinner. It's really close to my classic Vibe neck. It's just a lot more satiny feel, which I like. Typical strap locks, I guess they serve their purpose. Now, the only downsides on mine is just that I've got a little crack in the neck pocket. I think it's a finish crack, probably from the weather. It may have came that way, I don't know. And there's a little bit of space between the neck and the pocket, you can see when I was doing the close-ups. But mainly that's just my, some of the thoughts there that I have so far. The Tremolo Block is like a medium size. I wouldn't know anything about that. It works great. It's a Wilkinson block that comes with the trim system. And this is a Sapele body, Sapele or Sapele, which is like a mahogany. And it feels great. The weight's nice. I like that real pretty maroon mahogany kind of tone they put over it. They painted it. There's 3 springs on it and the claw that comes in with 2 claw screws into the back of the wood. So yeah, looks like a quarter sawn neck as well. So everything is just beautiful, nicely roasted. There's a little bit of a what do you call it? Like a little bit of a shine on the top. So from here, guys, I'm going to put the rest of the video now to tone samples or me talking in between because I'm running out of time here on this opening sequence of the close-ups. See you then. Peace. Bling.